on TaiwanPlus News, we head to the flower market to search for lucky symbols.
A 5-star chef shows us how to buy ingredients and whip up a New Year dish.
We head to a temple to pray for the coming year.
Plus, more items from our to-do list for celebrating the Year of the Rabbit. Happy New Year!
Now, Sally, it's the Year of the Rabbit, and I think we should get straight to work, crossing things off our list. Number one, we are setting off firecrackers.
Firecrackers? But we can't do that. They're illegal in Taipei.
Don't worry, I got your firecrackers right here. Check this out.
Wow, what's that?
Now, this is a Bluetooth speaker, and loaded onto it is a sound file from Taiwan's Environmental Protection Administration. They make this file available every year to cut down on waste and smoke, and you can control the volume here, so that makes it a little more manageable.
Wow, that's really amazing and incredible. So now we've crossed that off our list, I think how about we start celebrating the Year of the Rabbit by rescuing some rabbits. Our reporter John Van Trieste went to a rescue center outside of Taipei to learn more.
Meet Baby. Baby is one of more than 100 rabbits under the care of the Taiwan Stray Bunny Protection Association. Like all the rabbits, Baby was abandoned by her previous owner, but a sharp-eyed citizen found her and gave the association a call. They sent a team of volunteers to get her and bring her back here to their shelter just outside Taipei. Here, rabbits like Baby are nursed back to health and given a place to stay until someone special comes along to adopt them. The association has set a high bar for adoption to make sure these bunnies never suffer again. But in Taiwan, it's easy to just buy one. And once every 12 years, when the Year of the Rabbit comes around, that's exactly what many people do.
很多人都会想说，哇，兔年我应景，我要养一只兔子来应景，有没有觉得兔年养了可能会招财或什么之类的？因为协会的认养是有一定的流程跟时间的，我们会去筛选。那有一些人呢，他可能就直接去宠物店买，那宠物店就是最快嘛，一只199、299啊，买了回来养一养。兔年一开始大家都不会丢，会丢都是那个兔年过。
The association is already bracing for a wave of abandoned bunnies next year. But there is some reason for hope. Every month, the association holds an open house where people can come and meet the bunnies, and maybe find one that clicks with them. For every bunny that comes in, one always goes out to a happy new home. So what do would-be owners need to know about rabbits before the big year begins?
兔子是吃草，它不是吃红萝卜，也不是吃高丽菜，也不是吃地瓜叶。那它住的话呢，像我们协会，我们会希望说给它一个大的空间，像是这种空间，让它可以就是跑跳之外，因为兔子它的脚底板是全是毛的，它不像猫狗有肉垫。所以呢，它的脚底板其实是非常的脆弱，所以我们会希望说，在它活动的区域里面都可以铺上止滑垫。
The association hopes the Year of the Rabbit will be a lucky year for all, but especially for the rescued rabbits in its care. Maybe, just maybe, this will be the year they find their forever home. Klein Wang and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for that, John. Now, even though some people see rabbits' feet as a sign of good luck, this year we're going to be nice to the rabbits. So we've come here to Taipei Flower Market to find some other symbols of good fortune.
That's right, and that's because plants and flowers in Taiwanese culture have many different meanings. If you take a look over here, you're going to see kumquat trees, which in Chinese, they sound like the words for golden luck. And then you also have these over here, which are pussy willows, and they look like they're just budding. They kind of have this silky texture, and that's a very auspicious sign for good luck in the new year. But it also helps that their name in Chinese, Liao, means silver coins. Now, if at this point you're thinking, gee, Leslie, you're talking a whole lot about money, well, it's because I am. It's because if anything, people in Taiwan love money, especially during the Lunar New Year.
Another plant with a lucky sounding name is the money tree, which is thought to bring good fortune. And then there's the festive looking pineapple flowers. Stall owner Liao says pineapples have a lucky sounding name in Taiwanese Hokkien.
凤梨花就是它的颜色漂亮啊，而且它那个凤梨旺旺嘛，对不对？就是凤梨啊。
Now, if you were born in the year of the rabbit, you might think this is your lucky year, but actually you need to be particularly careful this year.
That's right. TaiwanPlus reporter Jeremy Olivier, now he was born in the year of the rabbit. And he went to find out why he and other rabbits actually need to pray to the Taisway god for extra luck this year.
Bad news for rabbits this year. No, not those furry little mammals. I'm talking about people whose zodiac sign is the rabbit. That's because it's considered bad luck if your sign matches the current zodiac year. Not to worry, there are some ways you can raise your chances of good fortune in 2023. Wearing red clothing or jade accessories is one. Cleaning your home before the holiday is another. But before you do any of that, you'll need to visit a local temple to pacify Taisway, or An Taisway in Chinese. Taisway is the name given to the guardian god for a given year, and if that just so happens to be your year, your mere existence is offensive to him. Happily, placating him is a pretty streamlined process, and most temples have guides or volunteers that can help walk you through it.
我们第一就来我们有一个申请表，那在申请表我们就依照我们上面所写的，要把名字写好、地址，还有他出生年月日写好了以后，就可以到柜台报名，给他安太岁。
Once you've paid the nominal fee, which at most temples is around $15 to $20, it's time to grab some incense and pray.
拜拜就是从祝生娘娘，我们是主神是天上圣母，由天上圣母这边往上拜，拜到玉皇大帝，然后再下来，刚好绕一圈，嘿。然后到2楼安好太岁，刚好有一个太岁符啊，给他带在身上保平安的太岁符，他可以到2楼那边去过个香火，顺时间的过香火，然后放在自己的身上。
The last step is to light blessing lamps, called Ping An Deng in Chinese. These are said to bring good fortune to those whose names are written on them. Although Taiwan is a very modern society, long-standing traditions like pacifying Taisway are still followed by many. It's been made more convenient over the years. For example, most temples allow you to complete the process and pay the fee online, or through an ATM. Every year, temples are packed with people looking to make good with the guardian god. Recently, some are even bringing their pets to the temple to pacify Taisway as well. But most just come for themselves and their family members, hoping to ensure that the year to come is as auspicious as possible. Andy Hsueh and Jeremy Olivier for TaiwanPlus.
So it's not just people born in the year of the rabbit that pray over the Lunar New Year. A lot of people in Taiwan do that. So that's why we've come to Longshan Temple here in Taipei, one of the oldest temples in Taiwan.
So before we cross this one off our list, I've never come to a temple to pray before. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. So what are we going to do here?
Usually when you pray at a temple in Taiwan, you take incense and you burn it, but Longshan Temple doesn't allow that anymore. You can still do it, and I'm going to show you how, so let's go in and check it out.
Sounds good to me.
A trip to Longshan Temple involves praying to the goddess of mercy, Guan Yin, and other deities. Now, you won't find incense, but you will find wooden moon-shaped divination blocks. You can ask the gods questions and draw a stick to tell your fortune. If you don't like what the paper says, you can always head somewhere else.
There's another temple in central Taiwan that's thought to make you rich. Every New Year's Day, they hand out symbolic coins that are supposed to attract prosperity to anyone that holds them. Leslie takes a look.
Thousands, if not tens of thousands of people line up outside of this temple early on January 1st. You might think that after a night of celebrating New Year's Eve, everyone would be tempted to rest the next day. But that's not the case for these worshippers. They're here to try and cash in on some divine power. Zhushan Zinan Temple in central Taiwan's Nantou County is closely associated with financial success. People who win the lottery often say that they did so after they prayed here. After all, Zinan Temple houses the god of prosperity. On New Year's Day, the temple gives out seed money, a symbolic coin that's supposed to bring holders piles of cash in the new year. This year's seed money prominently features a rabbit, the zodiac animal of the upcoming Lunar New Year. Seed money collection is no joke. People line up for days beforehand to make sure they can get theirs. You might think these people represent a small number of dedicated worshippers, but that's far from the case.
10点截止，应该会超过10万人。应该现在目前我刚刚到现场去看，已经排到7公里处了。人都是一排一排的，不是说一个人一个人。
Aside from giving out seed money, the temple also held a lucky draw. The top prizes this year were rings made from gold held by the temple's idol. It's about to be the year of the rabbit, and people are doing whatever it takes to get their share of some bunny money. Yisun Pan and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
The next item on our list of things to do for the year of the rabbit, play the lottery. And to do that, we need to visit a lotto shop. So this is a special Lunar New Year scratch card, and Leslie's just spent 2,000 NT. That's like 60 US on this scratch card. Aren't you worried you're going to lose all your money?
Well, no, Sally, because for one, I plan on winning, and I plan on winning big. But even if I do lose my money, it's okay because Taiwan's lottery benefits social programs like health insurance and also local government. So even if I do lose my money, it's for a good cause.
That's fair enough. I'm fully on board with that. But also, not everyone will choose to buy scratch cards. Some people will go to the bank to buy some commemorative coins, otherwise known as bunny money. Leslie has the story.
In Taiwan, people will prepare for weeks beforehand to make sure that they have an auspicious Lunar New Year. Common traditions include cleaning the house or buying new clothes in the lead up to the holiday. But another important part of Lunar New Year is money. You give it, you get it, and you wish for it. One way people wish for more moolah in the new year is by purchasing these lucky commemorative coins issued by Taiwan's central bank and sold by the Bank of Taiwan. This year is the year of the rabbit, so that's right, we're talking about bunny money. Taiwan's central bank started minting their annual commemorative zodiac coins 30 years ago. While the central bank issues the coins, it's the Bank of Taiwan that sells them. These shiny treasures are popular, and over the years, they've garnered a loyal following.
买了第二轮了，20几年了，退休到现在每一年都来，收集起来就看得很漂亮，很高兴这样子，给孙子啊、儿子啊这样子，好像传家之宝一样啊。
我已经差不多收集了15年，每年都会来买，还蛮漂亮的。就是觉得如果收集12生肖，这样会比较有纪念这样。
It used to be the case that you had to line up for a while to get your hands on them.
上一轮的龙年有没有？我4点在家里起床，来到这里排有没有？排得很长啊，天还没亮就排了4、5个钟头。
以前都要差不多半夜就要来排了。
But in recent years, people have been able to save themselves the trip. This year, 90,000 coin sets are available for purchase. Half of those are available online, while the other half can be purchased directly at participating bank branches.
我们这个网络预购主要是针对疫情，让大家能够事先网络预购，能够疏解这个排队的这个压力。
Online pre-sales for the coins went live on December 12th last year, while physical sales only kicked off on Wednesday morning. Now, the combined face value of these two coins is just above $3.5 US. But they represent so much more than that. They represent luck, they represent hope, and everything you need to have a happy Year of the Rabbit. Howard Zhang and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Now that we have our bunny money, it's time to buy something. Leslie put lucky bags on our list. Not sure what that means.
Here's the lucky thing about this, Sally. I have no idea what's in this bag. We're gonna leave it up to fate.
Wow, but what would you like to be in there?
Oh, any number of things. Cash, gold. I'll even take a piece of chocolate, why not?
Fair enough. Well, I'm hoping there's a bit of stinky tofu. That would be amazing.
I think you could smell the sticky tofu. Anyway, let's open this thing up, see what we got.
Okay.
All right, we got
Super
some.
exciting.
I got a bag of chips. All right, and I got
bad.
I got some instant noodle
A
packets.
classic.
I got some. Oh, I think this is an energy drink.
Always need that.
It's still lukewarm. You got these wafers, which is pretty nice. I think. Oh, we got a coupons, a bunch of coupons, which is nice. We got some chewing gum. Wow, this is a bag that doesn't end,
yeah,
huh?
this really
And I
feels
think
lucky.
we also got. I'm not sure what this is. Huh? We'll figure it out. Anyway, that's what's in our lucky bag right now.
Pretty tasty. Tastes like
Pretty
luck.
tasty. Next on our to-do list, New Year's snacks. We're going to load up on food to eat during the holidays. Now, if you take a look behind me and Sally, you're going to see a whole bunch of people walking up and down this street that's lined with vendors. They're selling all kinds of things. This is Dihua Street, and no Lunar New Year would be complete without a trip here.
That's right. Sandy Chi came here before the festivities to find out more.
你好，欢迎试吃哦。As I walk down Dihua Street, the biggest Lunar New Year market in Taipei, we can see their preparation in every corner. It's an important season for business owners and also a sign of what we can expect in the coming year. This market first opened around 3 decades ago. Visitors here can buy all sorts of snacks and ingredients for traditional New Year's dishes. And then there are the decorations. Everything from lucky handwritten phrases to red envelopes used for gifting money. This upcoming Lunar Year is the Year of the Rabbit. And this year's market has something special to offer visitors as they hop around for goodies.
希望大家一起来过一个讲究的年，找回过年的仪式感。今年我们是兔年，那我们今年特别呢，台北市政府规划了5只福气萌兔，然后透过这些年味装点，让大家感受到年节的氛围。
Prior to the COVID-19 outbreak, almost 1 million shoppers would visit this market every year. While there was a slight drop during the height of the pandemic, the number of visitors is bouncing back. People here are happy for a return to near normality. Although, of course, everyone is still wearing masks and taking precautions.
我们商圈在这一次的那个年货大街试吃上面，也会特别宣导，希望大家试吃不是直接用手抓哦。然后我们的摊商提供试吃，它是会有餐具或是小碟子。
Now Taiwan's borders are open once more. Businesses here are also welcoming the return of overseas visitors.
那现在解封之后，大家很好，人潮已经回笼很多了。像我们现在来讲，假日人潮进店的人数都有超过1200人了。
希望你们推广到我们外国人来享受我们台湾人过年的那种气氛。我要尝过年的感觉，只有来迪化街、来年货大街逛一下。
More than 1 million visitors are expected at the market this year, breaking pre-pandemic highs. And it's not hard to see why. People here are excited to see what the Year of the Rabbit will bring. Howard Zhang, PT Zhong, and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Get a load of these. Now, these are watermelon seeds, and they're some of my favorite snacks to eat around the Lunar New Year.
Really, I really like these peanuts. They're my favorite, to be honest.
And it's one thing to come to Dihua Street to buy snacks, but a lot of people come to Dihua Street to buy ingredients also, because Lunar New Year is a time to feast. Now, who better to cook for you than a 5-star chef? Stash Butler met with one to learn how it's done.
Lunar New Year is a holiday filled with symbolic foods. You've got fish symbolising excess, dumplings symbolising gold, and mandarins symbolising good luck. Now, I've eaten all of those things at Lunar New Year feast, but I've never once prepared a festive dish. Luckily, I'm going to meet an expert who will show me how.
嗨，大家好，新年快乐！我是 Max， 我是金华酒店的中餐厨艺总监。那今天很开心，带大家一起来逛这个南门市场。
所以师傅，为什么我们来到南门市？我们要买什么食材这样子？
对，因为 Chinese New Year 也是中国的新年，我们看到这满满的红色，都是非常的喜气。那我们这一次要来看一些年货，来顺便教大家准年菜这样。
Maxwell works at the Regent, one of Taipei's fanciest hotels. Before he started there, he'd already won a Michelin star at a restaurant in Japan. Today, we're making something from his hometown, Hong Kong, cured sausage over rice.
我想看一下那个广式的腊肠，对，瘦一点。
All explains how he looks for quality ingredients.
因为现在人都不想太肥啊，所以它那个比例是我们刚才说3-7，7成的瘦肉，3成的肥肉这样。那首先腊肠，顾名思义，腊肠就是要烘得够干身呐，然后闻一下有没有那个香气，闻一下，哎有没有那个香气？对，它有一些酒的味道在里面，那它有一个去腥增香的效果了。
And now on to the next meat.
我们是用什么肝？鸭肝。 鸭肝，对，
鸭肝嘛，
它最主要是用
加猪肉，
对，因为它一定要加点猪肉，它没有猪肉就太柴了，就不够滑。
And our final ingredient，
这个就是鸭腿，
对，
鸭腿呢，它就是用盐把它腌过，那这边可能它会加一点点胡椒啊什么的，也是加点酒，那也是把它风干。
一份这样子吗？
对对对，一份这样，两条加一个鸭腿。
Max tells me he's been enjoying this dish for decades.
我很喜欢的，非常爱的一个过年的菜，而且我自己家里面也会过年也会煮。
哦，真的吗？
对对对。
就是你最喜欢的过年的菜吗？还是有其他的？
我最喜欢的过年菜之一。
That certainly bodes well for our meal later. Maxwell gives me a quick tour of the market before we head out.
我们先买这些，然后我们回去做我们的那个腊味饭。
好。
这个香肠我们先要拿去出一下水，把它表面的油脂去掉。
Next, everything needs to be steamed with a little chopped onion and sauce.
15分钟。好，我们来试一下。
Then it's time to get chopping. All first shows me how it's done, and then hands over to me.
斜一点。
斜一点，就是这样，这样子。
Clearly, I'm not very good at it. Thankfully, I get a chance to redeem myself with the second kind of sausage.
哎，有进步哦，可以啊。
You can see the concentration. Maxwell approves.
你过年有没有工作？有排工作吗？
可以打工吗？
可以，很有天分啊。
谢谢。
待会那个拍完以后填一下履历表。
Once the duck is chopped and ready, we arrange everything on the glutinous rice Wu has prepared.
不好看的部分都是我做的。
没有，都可以，蒸出来都好吃就好了。
And then we steam it.
它在蒸的时候呢，它那个辣味的那个油啊，那个油脂，它就会蒸到那个饭里面。所以那个饭就很好吃。
The finishing touches are green onion and a dash of peanut oil. Another minute in the steamer and it's done. 2 types of Guangdong-style sausage with duck leg, rice, peanut oil, and lotus leaves.
我们的围着一圈，跟这个圆圆的猪肉，它就代表团团圆圆，跟圆圆满满，新年的寓意。
So there you have it, Guangdong sausage over rice from the kitchen of a Michelin star-winning chef. Now, Maxwell's cooking here sets a very high bar, but if you can come anywhere near it, you're in for a very tasty Lunar New Year. Howard Zhang, Sandy Chi, and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
All right, the next item on our to-do list for the Year of the Rabbit, find some lanterns. So here we are at a lantern shop in Taipei, and this is actually one of the oldest at over 100 years old.
And one reason why we want to highlight lanterns is because they play a very important role over the Lunar New Year. They're pretty festive, and then 2 weeks after the Lunar New Year, you have the Lantern Festival, which kind of marks an end to all the celebrations.
Exactly, so let's take a look at what you should expect.
Elaborate lanterns, gorgeous light sculptures, and a full moon. All hallmarks of the Lantern Festival. It takes place every year on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, this year on February 5th. And for the first time in 23 years, the Taiwan Lantern Festival is being held in Taipei. You'll find over 300 installations spread out across all 12 of the city's administrative districts. The main display will go up at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial. And one of the highlights, a 22-meter-tall astronaut robot rabbit designed by artist Akiba Lee. Clearly, that's in honor of the Year of the Rabbit. Now, if this bunny looks familiar, that's because it bears the facial expressions of Taiwanese gold medal Olympic weightlifter Guo Xingchun. She acted the part, and with the magic of motion capture and an LED screen, voila!
好在我是一个非常爱演的一个选手啦，他就告诉我，大概在什么时候要做什么，然后表情大概 那种情绪要怎么样？所以老师非常会引导，所以那一天就是真的非常顺利的把那一些表情都一次性的把它录完。
On February 1st, you can get a sneak preview of the festival, which runs from February 5th through the 19th. And a bonus for visitors, they're giving away free handheld LED lanterns. This year's design is based on the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. It has detachable bunny ears you can wear on your head, like Taipei Mayor Jiang Wa-an did at the press conference. And if you'd like to learn more about how the traditional lanterns are made, reporter Yu Jinghuang spoke to Xiao Zaigan, a 97-year-old lantern master. Look for that report in the run-up to the festival. Ricky, Leslie Liao, and Andrew Ryan for TaiwanPlus.
And now, the final item on our to-do list for celebrating the Year of the Rabbit, we're going to make some DIY decorations. Now, Sally and I are back at the TaiwanPlus office. We got our paper and we got our pens.
And we've got the whole news team here with us to show you how it's done.
But before we get started, from all of us here at TaiwanPlus, Happy Year of the Rabbit!